All I'm saying.
Hey guys, it's your girl Marielle. Welcome back to my channel, Friday Night Light Movie Reviews, where we do reactions and reviews to TV shows, movies, and other digital content. So today I'm coming at you guys with Hulu's comedic retelling of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet called Rosaline. So we're going to talk about the things that we like, the things that we didn't like, would I deem it watchable for you guys, and where it falls in our stars category. But before we get into anything else, you already know I'm going to ask, so you guys do what you do. Hit that like and subscribe button. Share this video with your friends and family. As always, don't forget to hit me up on my other digital platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. So let's just talk about the whole movie. Like we said, the movie is called Rosaline. It has been directed by Karen Maine. We're going to talk about the characters that played the biggest part in this movie for me, who I thought took this movie where it needed to be. So we're just going to go as follows. We have Caitlin Dever, who plays Rosaline, Kyle Allen, who plays Romeo, Isabella Merced, who plays Juliet, Sean Teal, who plays Dario, and one of my favorite characters who wasn't really in it like that but made a very known presence is Nico Hiraga. He plays Steve the courier, and then we have Minnie Driver, who plays the nurse, and we have a surprising cameo of Emily Clark. So the plot, like I said, is a comedic retelling of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, told from the point of view of Romeo's jilted ex, Rosaline, the woman who claimed to be loved before the whole infamous Juliet. So first off, I liked it. I like the new retelling of the story because, I mean, when we really think about it, you know, Romeo and Juliet, they were really young. They did a lot of crazy things. So having this lighthearted comedic retelling, thinking that, okay, at one point Romeo may have loved someone else before he fell to his knees of love to Juliet. It was decently funny. I love the wit of Minnie Driver. Again, she plays the nurse of Juliet. She hooks her up, makes sure that her father doesn't know what's going on and everything like that. And she says a lot of witty things, and I thought it really brought some light into the movie. I did like that it kind of gave you a twist on how we know how Romeo and Juliet starts, in the middle, and then the end. I like that it gave us a different alternative to that instead of, you know, the typical ending that ends, you know, in basically suicide. Negative, there was some slow parts in this movie. The movie was about an hour and 37 minutes long. I think that was a decent amount of time to get their point across, to show that this love story can have a little twists and turns and maybe, you know, question some other things in a good way. But again, there was some slow parts right around the 45-50 minute mark where it slowed, and it could have picked up again because we're just seeing a lot of repeat things. We see Romeo professing his love and things of that nature. I will say that I like the fact that when Romeo climbed up the infamous ladder to see his Juliet, which was Rosaline, he was speaking to her in such Shakespearean language, and she was just like, okay, I'm gonna try to catch up with you. I thought that was cute. I also like the whole, like, how dare you steal my man? You just gonna come up through here and do whatever. And they did focus a lot on the arranged marriage. Like Shakespeare did not do that much. I think they could have kept on that because Capulet and Montague, those little scenes were quite funny. Next to Steve the courier, I really did like Dario's character. He was straight to the point and very cynical, just like Rosaline was in this movie. He was the one who his father pretty much was like, you need to meet him. There's not many people left around your age who will marry you, and, you know, make sure that you're good, because those were the things that happened back then. I like that he gave her the benefit of the doubt, but she played herself, so he just played her at her own game. And I mean, I don't know if I would say this is a negative or a positive, but I mean, it eventually turned out the way that it was going to turn out, right? We're going to see that she finds another love interest, and the ones that was such a pull in all of this, we already know what was going to happen. I did like the boat scene and how Romeo eventually found Juliet by Rosaline missing the masquerade ball. And that's when he fell in love with Juliet. And then the story takes on there. I know some people said it kind of veered off from the original story. I don't think it did. It just, like, in the plot, it was just us seeing it from another point of view. I gotta love the cameo of Emily Clark. I love her. She's shorty. She bae. I thought it was cool that she did her little cameo as Juliet. Like I said, I did like how they stuck to the premise of Romeo and Juliet with the fight with Tybalt and Romeo and Mercutio, and how everything happened in that way, and how the only thing that they didn't put is when he said, you know, shame on both these houses, you know, because he was dying or whatever. But the war, what we saw them being pulled apart, they kept that in that movie, kept it in the movie, and I liked it. The alternative to the original story was cool, and again, it did have some humor, and it was decent. I did like how it ended, especially with that burning question with the two characters. And I'm not going to give away the end, but I did like how they did it, and it left a question. And, you know, at the end of the day, we know exactly how it happened and what was going to happen next. So overall, I thought the movie was funny. It had good humor in the parts where it needed to be. It took Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet serious, and didn't take too much out of the story. And the alternative to Romeo and Juliet's ending, I thought everybody who's ever watched or read the book would have rathered that kind of an ending. So I'm gonna give Rosaline 4 stars. Again, there was some slow parts in this movie, not enough to take too many stars away. I do deem this watchable, you guys. It is on Hulu. You can check it out right now. And that is it, guys. As always, thank you for hanging out with me. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you'll know when I'm uploading new content. As always, be safe, be courageous, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
All I'm saying